you guys. This is Julianne and baby Brooklyn. And she's very hungry right now. And she's happiest when she's feeding, so I figured I would do this video while she eats. Because she in the beginning, okay, she's almost she'll be 4 weeks this Friday, so we're almost a month old already. So I'm very late in making this video, and this video is pretty much just for, because most of my really close family and friends are already going to know all this information, but this is for everyone that kind of wants to know all about her out there still, who haven't, maybe got to see her or visit or anything like that. I'm going to make a completely separate video that is going to describe the labor and delivery, so I'm not going to really include any of that in this. And then I think I might even do another video just talking about like my postpartum experience, how I healed and how it felt, and my plan for taking off baby weight and stuff like that. But baby Brooklyn, who will be 4 weeks this Friday, is a doll. I mean, she is perfect in every way. Jason, Daddy, and I could not love her anymore. She is perfect. And she just got weighed. Ooh, and she's farting. So there's one tidbit about her. She is a gassy, and there she goes again. Gassy little thing. Yeah, you would be in shock at the things that come out of this girl. Uh-oh. Hold on. We're getting messy. Oh. Yes. Yes. Oh. There you go. Yummy, yummy. She is getting so alert already. She got weighed yesterday. She's now 10 pounds, 4 ounces. When she was born, she was 9 pounds, 6 ounces. So she is gaining steadily, very steadily. But that's okay. We want a healthy baby. And she's definitely awake a lot more than she was in the very beginning, which is fine. I'm just trying to work it out so that she's awake during the day and not at night like she has been lately. I think she may have filled her pants. We'll see in a minute. But when she was born, she didn't fit in newborn diapers. We had to go straight to size 1 diapers. And there was a lot of newborn stuff that she didn't fit in either. So she was a big girl. And some of you are probably wondering why I'm bottle feeding, since I talked about breastfeeding so much. I tried breastfeeding, and I just didn't make enough milk myself. We waited and we waited and we waited, and it just almost never came in. Like, it came in, but it's so little that it just wasn't enough to sustain her. And she was losing weight pretty quickly in the beginning, which I know is normal. But when babies get to about losing 10% of their body weight, then the doctors, get kind of concerned and try and step in. And she lost 8% of her body weight, so she wasn't quite there. But I'm her mom, and I'm kind of freaking out. And I'm like, what's wrong with her? What's wrong with me? I want her to just be healthy. And my screen keeps going dark. Oh yes. So we didn't nix the breastfeeding altogether, but we started supplementing with formula, and every feeding I would start with breastfeeding and go as long as she would take it until she gets really irritated and stuff, and then I would finish up with a bottle. But now that she's kind of upped how much she's eating, she's barely doing any breastfeeding at all. I think she just gets frustrated because it's like, she's sucking and sucking and sucking, and she's like, I'm not getting anything, and So sometimes she does it for more of a comfort thing. Like, she uses me as a pacifier, so sometimes at night it's kind of nice. And plus, it's really good baby and mommy bonding time and stuff. But, she is, I mean, I'm going to talk about all the dirty, nitty-gritty. She is a great dirty diaper maker. It's interesting, though, because most infants, you know, they have, like, little squirts all day long. This one, she stores it all up for one giant poop, either in the morning or at night. And, she's very, very unhappy for the half hour to an hour beforehand. So you normally know when it's coming, and then when it's actually here, you can't deny it, because it stinks. And it's one of those where it's all up her back and all up her front, and, I mean, however, I could be a spokesperson for Pampers, because the Pampers diapers that we have are amazing. Like, while, yes, it is all up her back and all up her front, it stays, though, like, in the diaper amazingly. There is a ton. I mean, it looks like someone took a pastry bag and just filled the whole diaper with what my husband calls guacamole, because that's what it looks like. Yes. And she a wet diaper every hour, if not more. So, yes, diapers are expensive. That's one thing we're learning. Another thing we're learning is formula is expensive. However, we are very fortunate right now, and WIC is taking care of all of her formula. So that's really good, because we would easily spend $100 to $150 just on formula a month. So, yeah. And, you know, just, right now money is so tight, and because I'm not back to work yet, I don't go back to work until August 2nd, so, we're, like, so excited and not so excited at the same time, for me to go back to work, just so that we have, like, our regular income again. But, 'cause right now it's, like, every penny goes into gas to get to her appointments, her diapers, her formula, you know, and I understand, like, babies are expensive, they're not cheap, and, I mean, and at the same time, it doesn't worry me at all, you know. Money's money. She's amazing. Oh, she's getting sleepy. You can tell when she starts to slow down. Oh. Oh. She is such a squirmer, a mover, too. We had a nurse do an in-home visit yesterday, from the health department. It's something that I guess is kind of optional, or they do it pretty much for everyone who's on any type of state assistance. And she was saying how she's very, very squirmy and movie for a baby of her age. What? So, and I've just seen her change so much in just 3 weeks, you know? Ooh, your toenails are getting so long. There's so many things you end up learning about babies, too. Like, all these weird, you know, like, birthmarks and things that they can get, and I started freaking out when her skin started peeling like crazy, and I was like, what is wrong with her? And everyone's like, no, they do that at first, and she's still kind of peeling on her face. But, I love giving her baths, even though sometimes she hates it, sometimes she likes it. I'm not sure. It seems like maybe the warmer the water is, and the longer we keep her, like, because we do full immersion. I mean, obviously we keep her head out, but, you are so goofy. She grunts all the time, like, even in her sleep. She'll be completely sleeping, and she'll just be like, and we're starting to see smiles, and, like, I mean, she kind of always smiled from the beginning, but, I'm not sure how many of them were actually, like, conscious smiles, but now especially when Daddy's talking to her, and, you know, Daddy's got a full mustache and beard and everything, and, when he kisses her, I think she feels it, because she kind of goes like this, all funny, and, she'll reach up and touch it, and I think she likes it, and when Daddy talks to her, she smiles a lot. Don't you? You like it when Daddy talks to you. Now, like, both of her eyes are moving together now, and she's focusing on things, and things that light up, and things that move quickly. Really, really fascinate her. And she makes all these little coos and caws, and I love it. So, yes, this is our baby girl. Do you want to get close up to the camera for everyone? Now that you're kind of happy? Alright. I'll show you how huge she is. And she's not light anymore, let me tell you. I mean, not that she ever was, but... Oh, yes. Look at those pudgy cheeks. Say yes. Oh. I think she looks a lot like Jason. Everyone swears that she looks like me, but I think maybe from here down she's me, but she definitely has Jason's eyes. And I do not know where she got all this hair. Look at all of that hair, and it's so long in the back. Oh! And guess what she does now? Yeah, I'm gonna tell them about your crazy stunts you started doing. She has this thing where I will hear her just throw out this blood-curdling scream. Yeah. And, I came running in the nursery the other day to see what the heck was up, and she had her hand reached up behind her head, and she has a death grip, let me tell you. When she starts gripping something, her knuckles get white. It's like she will not let go. And she had an entire handful of her own hair, and she was pulling and pulling and pulling and screaming, and the little thing didn't know that she was the one pulling her hair. She just knew it hurt, and then of course I'm sure she tensed up, which made her grip even stronger. And I get so worried because she's done it another 2 times since then. And anytime I see her hand reach up by her head, I keep thinking she's going to grab her hair like that. I had to pry one little finger at a time out of her hair. It was terrible. It was awful. You scared me. I thought you were going to start pulling your hair out. Yeah. That was scary. I can't think of anything else, though. I should have wrote stuff down. Anyways, she hasn't had all of her shots yet. And, ooh, there is whooping cough going around, actually, in this area. So, we're trying to keep her away from too many public places. I mean, like, we'll take her outside and stuff, like, that's fine. Like, we took her to church, and church was on the beach the other day, and, we took her to, like, some family stuff that was outside, and, you know, when it comes to the family, as long as, you know, everyone washes their hands and stuff, but, until she's 2 months, we're not really gonna take her to the store too many times or anything like that, just because it's dangerous. So we're just gonna hang out around home. Yep. Alright, I think that's it. If you guys have any questions, or, you know, I'm sure I missed a bunch of stuff that everyone wanted to know, just leave a comment and I will try and answer it as best I can. Alright, so be looking for, whoa, I'll do that labor and delivery video and then a postpartum video. Alright? Oh, okay, we'll take care of this.